Hi, my name is Emma Ryan, and this is my website. A little bit about me. I'm a senior at Blue Valley West High School, and I participate in the CAPS Teacher Ed program. Next year, I'm going to Mid-American Nazarene University to play softball and to study secondary education and to minor in Spanish. Why I want to become a Spanish teacher is so that students can learn other languages and be able to communicate with whoever they need to. I'm a big believer in the fact that everybody has their own voice and should be able to use it in whatever way possible. My resume, two jobs that have kind of influenced my decision to become a Spanish teacher was working at Kitty College or pretty recently, and then also working at Freezing Moo. Working at Kitty College, I was helping a 2-year-old classroom and watching students learn how to speak and how to like express their emotions without throwing something was really interesting to me. And then also working at Freezing Moo, where they primarily hire non-English speaking workers. I had to learn to communicate with um, other languages and to be able to communicate well. Um, the schools, Blue Valley West High School, I've taken French the past 3 years, 4 years, and I really enjoyed learning French, but I also want to learn how to speak Spanish and to be able to communicate with other people in that way. And then going to Mid-American Nazarene University next year, I'm really looking forward to my future there and becoming a Spanish teacher. My observation log, I've observed in 2 classrooms, and then I've done my duty assignment in 1 classroom, and then I've worked on the math workshop a little bit. My first observation was at Miss Reed's 3rd grade class in Sunset Ridge Elementary. I observed what her teaching style was and how she took control of the classroom. And then I also helped aid students with learning disabilities during tests. So I got to walk out in the hallway with them and kind of listen to them read through a test and go through answers with them and help them have like problem solving skills. And then my second observation was Miss DeBrito's class. That was at Hilltop on the Blue Valley campus. I was working primarily with a little girl with autism, and that was interesting because I got to learn how some students learn differently than other students, and some students need a little bit more help than others. Um, my duty assignment was in Miss Strange's kindergarten classroom. I went there every Monday and helped her go through morning circle time and morning centers and just observed what like the difference was between the other two observations I had and also a kindergarten classroom. The math workshop I went to, it was just working with students in pretty big groups, just learn basic math skills. My lesson plans, I've had 2 lesson plans this semester. My first lesson plan was working with the Guadalupe Centers and having students create cards for them. The Guadalupe Centers are located in KCK and they are for families that are in poverty. They have a early education program and I had students write cards in Spanish for the students of the early education program. And then also my second lesson plan was working at Hilltop. We were learning about the kids were learning about insects, and I got to help them kind of learn about ladybugs. I read them a book, The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle, and then I also helped them make ladybug hats and learn a little bit more about what a ladybug was. Some projects that I've been doing. The Guadalupe Centers has been a big part of my semester. I am also planning on volunteering there this summer and creating more cards and more classrooms for the students of the Guadalupe Centers. The kindness project that Corey and I, a fellow CAPS member, have been working on is we create bags for students and then we take them to classrooms and the students write notes about their peers, like positive notes and encouraging notes for them so that they can stay positive if they are feeling depressed or down. Hilltop was also a big part of my semester, working with Isabella, the 4-year-old with autism. was a big part, and I learned a lot about classroom management and the difference between younger kids versus older kids and learning styles. I had a lot of fun this semester in CAPS. I really enjoyed my time, and thank you for watching my Wix site video.